Good morning. Welcome to Lower Body Thursday. Okay, let's find ourselves a space and make a start. We're going to start by just jogging gently on the spot. So nothing too onerous. As always, we're just warming ourselves up, getting ourselves ready. Ah, say, nicely done. Oh, a little bit. Nice. Okay, you got it. Nicely get yourself warmed up. Get everything moving. Go from not moving to moving. Sleep to awake. Still to active. Okay. And some star jumps, some jumping jacks. Get those great big joints moving. Get that synovial fluid flowing. Okay, they're back into just jogging on spot. We'll kick those out. Right, so this morning we're going to do 5 exercises specifically targeting your lower body. So we're talking about your lower body, talking about your quads, also the front of your legs, which like straighten your legs. We're going to look at the hamstrings, muscle down the back of your legs. You need to bend your legs at the knee. We're also going to look at the glute, which allows us to mostly swing the leg forwards and upwards. These kind of 3 sets of muscles are kind of the biggest muscles you have in your body. So they're great for like any kind of locomotions, like moving, walking, running, jumping, etc. And they also give you the best bang for your buck. So they're going to use the most amount of energy you can use. So to start off with, we're going to need to set weights. And again, as always, so we'll start too light rather than going too heavy. And we're going to start off with some stiff leg deadlifts. So grab hold of one of your weights, bring it to your hand. And again, pivoting at your hips. So we'll keep back nice and straight. So for me, I pull my shoulder blades back to make sure I keep my back nice and straight. And we're just going to bend forwards all the way down. And again, just see how far you can go. And feel that stretch down the back of your hamstrings. Once you've got as far as you can, squeeze your hamstrings and pull yourself back up to standing. If you look at that from the side, you get a slight bend in your knees. That's perfectly okay. Everyone's biomechanics slightly differently. But again, try and keep that back nice and straight, pivoting at your hips. And as you come back up, or back up, as you get to the top, remember to squeeze your glutes to engage your hips to bring them forwards. Those are going to go down, and see that, and watch that kind of hip movement as bring it up, squeeze, bring them forwards. Okay, and from there, I'm going to move into some goblet squats. So again, with the weight, I'm going to bring it up onto your chest. I'm going to go into a sitting position. So keep your back nice and straight. I'm going to push your backside backwards as if you're sitting on a virtual chair. I like to try and get my elbows as close to my knees as I can. And then from there, push the ground away by squeezing your quads. So when you look at that from the side, see my chest stays nice and high. Bring myself down, elbows touching knees, and push the ground away. And that same movement again. So squeeze your glutes, engage your hips at the end. From there, we're going to move into sumo squats. So bring your feet double shouldered apart. You might naturally find that your feet turn outwards. Again, that's perfectly okay. Or everyone's biomechanics are just going to be slightly different. Get back, pushing into that seated position. Try and get your elbows close to your knees. Then push the ground away by squeezing your quads. Looking at it from the side, you can look out for that hip engagement as I squeeze my glutes at the end, all the way down, all the way up. As I've completed those, I'm going to go into some step ups. You can do this with or without the weight. And literally, we're going to use the step, bring our foot onto the step. Same set of movements as with the quads. So squeeze your quad. Same set of movements as with the squat, even. We're going to squeeze the quad to drive our foot down into the block. When we get to the top, slowly bring it back down. And likewise, as we get to the top of the movement, engage your hips, but engage your hips by squeezing your glutes, then bring yourself back down. A nice, fluid kind of movement all the way up. Remember, we've got that kind of engagement of the hips. When we've completed those, we're going to go for our final exercise of the session, which will be our glute kickbacks. So get ourselves bent over, nice straight back. You can hold those shoulder blades together, and then raise your leg by squeezing your glutes. You get to the top, hold it for a moment, kick back down. So there's nice 3 movements here. So we're not swinging the leg. There's nice 3 solid movements. Up, hold, back down. All carefully orchestrated. Okay, right, let's make a start with set number 1. So grab hold of our weight and go for some stiff leg deadlifts. So feet shoulder width apart. Just hold the weight gently. Your arms are just levers here. You don't need to do any quite major weights with those. Pivoting at your hips. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold your weight, bring it into your goblet squat position. Again, keep your feet just over shoulder width apart, pushing your backside backwards. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now stepping out our wide stance squats. We've got sumo squats. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Let's pull the weight down. Keep hold of it. Let's go into our step ups. Again, keeping that nice kind of rhythm, driving your foot into the step by squeezing your quads. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Okay. Go into our bent position if you're doing our glute kickbacks. You can keep that back nice and straight. Aiming for squeezing those glutes. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Have a break. Have a drink. I'll pop the timer on. Right. One moment. So I made an observation, and when I'm doing stiff leg deadlifts, my knees are bent against his stiff legs, not straight legs. So the key thing here, making sure our back is just nice and straight. We're trying to really protect it, and you're trying to hinge from the hip here. Now, for some people, that means that they will need to bend the legs. For some people, they might be able to do that straight. For me, I have a slight bend in my legs. The key element is to feel it in the back of the hamstrings. The key element for all this. So keeping that back nice and straight, we're going to just pivot down at the hips. As you can see, I'm pivoting here at my hips. Knees are slightly bent, so legs go up in this kind of direction. And again, keeping that back nice and straight. I can feel that completely down the back of my hamstrings here. I'm not going to take that any further because it's not going to work at this moment in time. Then bring myself back up, engage my hips at the top. So the key things here, pivoting at your hips and feeling it down the back of your hamstrings. Whether your knees are straight or bent, that's completely up to you. Guess what? Set number 2. We're getting ready to give that a good try. Okay, get yourself into position. Shoulder blades back. I find that works. Keep my back nice and straight. Pivoting at your hips. Really connect with those hamstrings. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, into goblet squats. The weight onto your chest. Again, pushing your backside backwards. Feel this now in your quads. That's what you're going to be looking for. Feel them stretch on the way down. Feel a squeeze to drive the floor away. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, taking a step out. We're going to wide stance squats or sumo squats. And same again. Feel it in your quads. Stretch on the way down. Squeeze. Push yourself back up. In 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Moving on to step ups, either with or without your weight. And again, keep that focus on your quads. Squeeze it as you're kind of driving your foot into your step, and then slowly allow it to extend as you control yourself, bring yourself down. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Okay. From there, into our glute kickbacks. So back into our bent over position, back nice and straight, focusing on that feeling in your glutes. Feel them squeeze to each leg, hold it at the top, and then slow it out to stretch out to bring your leg right down. In 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, have a break, grab a drink, back on the old timer. There we are. Oh, I think my hair's coming out of this hair bubble thing. That was interesting. So I'm going to be doing this again. Just try and focus on that specific muscle group that we're looking at, because then by focusing in and understanding how that's kind of contracting and how that's kind of stretching out afterwards, and really feeling it, really trying to squeeze as many of those muscle fibers as you can, you're going to maximize the amount of effort you're putting in at this point in time. And that's what it's about. We want to get the most out of this session, this half an hour we've got together, rather than just kind of having a go at it. Just let kind of the momentum take you, because when momentum takes you, you're not really putting the effort in. So while you might be moving at things, it's not going to be giving you that maximum amount of benefit. And for some occasions, like for example, when you're doing long distance walks or long distance runs, you might be looking to get some of that momentum to kind of be as efficient as possible with the energy you have. But right now, we're just trying to get maximum amount of effort out of this, maximum amount of strength, maximum amount of power. And let's get that back to the test of moving to set number 3, moving into 12 reps. Again, starting with our stiff leg deadlifts. So feet shoulder width apart. Again, shoulders pinned back nicely. Really remember, pivot at your hips. And we're going to go think about speed on this one. So slow and controlled on the way down, fast and powerful on the way up. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. From there, into our goblet squats. So weight high in our chest. Again, pushing our backside backwards. Same again. Slow on the way down, powerful on the way up. In 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, stepping out into our wide stance squats. 12 again. In 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, popping the weight down and moving back into the step ups. Okay, if you like to do smooth weight, you're welcome to do so. Speed wise, we're just going to keep this as a nice constant rhythm. There's no kind of stopping or pausing or anything. You just keep moving. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12. Okay. And from there, back into our glute kickbacks. Get fast on the way up, hold it for a moment, slow and controlled the way down. In 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. Oh yes, 11, 12. Thank you, sir. Switch legs. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Hey, good. Ooh, always nice to get these things worked out. Oh, thank you very much. So hopefully you guys have got a great day ahead, whatever it is that's happening. And it's really important as well, just to make sure you find interesting things to happen during the day. Because it's so easy just to get into the flow of just doing the same old, same old. And while that becomes easy because you get into the habit and the rhythm and all those kind of things, kind of sometimes after a while can make you feel like nothing's really happening. So you need to pepper your days with nice little experiences. Doesn't need to be much. So it might be just, for example, having a different conversation, reaching out to somebody new, or just doing something maybe special for yourself. And by doing this, you kind of make it more interesting. You make your life a lot more vivid because at the end of the week, you can suddenly look back and think, actually, no, I didn't just do the same old, same old. I did all these extra things as well. And speaking of things to do, let's get on with set number 4. Again, starting again with stiff leg deadlifts. Bringing it all together, so great form. So really working on that pivoting from your hips, keeping your back nice and straight. Great feeling and connection with your hamstrings. Really try and squeeze them as much as you can to bring yourself back upright. And then great timing, slow on the way down, fast on the way up. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There, keep yourselves in that upright position, ready for going into goblet squats. So feet just over shoulder apart. Going into that seated position, let's bring ourselves down nice and slowly under control. Feel the stretch in our quads and squeeze our quads, drive that floor away. In 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Step out into sumo squats, right hand squats. Same again. Feel the stretch on the way down, the squeeze on the way up. Nice and controlled all the way down and powerful all the way back. 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Moving into our step ups. Again, either with or without the weight. Then again, bring it all together. Nice, steady rhythm. We're going to go a little bit quicker this time. Remember, drive your foot into your step by squeezing your quads, bring yourself upright, and then control that way back down. Don't just fall. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15. Sorry about that. Last and final exercise of the session. I was moving to glute kickbacks. So again, really feel those glutes squeeze to raise the leg, hold it for a moment, and slowly bring it back to the start. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Switch legs. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, grab yourself a drink. Upper body session for today. So, sorry, not an upper body session, a lower body session. Back again on Monday for Upper Body Monday. Next week should be normal week. Upper Body Monday, Core Wednesday, upper body Thursday, lower body Friday. In the meantime, have an absolutely amazing weekend ahead. If you don't want to do another session tomorrow, again, remember we do have all of them available on the YouTube playlist.